welcome to the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news there was for the week September 19th to September 25th, 2008. MTV.com grabbed an interview with James Marsden and asked him why he thinks Warner Brothers have decided to reintroduce Superman on film instead of continuing with a sequel to Superman Returns. Marsden said, "Audiences want to see darkness and Superman doesn't represent that. I like that about him. Superman was virtuous and the reluctant superhero. He never told a lie. He eats apple pie. I don't know if that's something the young kids want to aspire to. It's kind of sad to me." Good quotes. Peter McDermott has updated the Superman homepage Smallville episode guide with his summary of the Season 8 premiere episode Odyssey, while Neal Bailey and Douglas Trumbull both submitted their reviews for this episode, with Neal giving it a 5 out of 5 and Doug giving it a 2 out of 5. The second episode of Smallville Season 8 aired in the US on Thursday, September 25th. Titled Plastique, this episode showed Clark's first day at the Daily Planet with Lois. The pair are immediately thrown together on a story when a bus explodes outside the office. Clark rescues Bet, a young girl who bonds with Chloe over their shared meteor abilities, but Bet is hiding a big secret. Paramedic Davis Bloom arrives in Metropolis and is drawn to Chloe. Erica Durant attended the recent Emmy Awards and TV Guide's Matt Mitovich caught up with her at the TV Guide after party. BuddyTV.com has also posted a video interview with Erica Durant in which she discusses Lois's journey in Season 8. DVRPlayground.com and BuddyTV.com both posted interviews with Sam Witwer about his role as Davis Bloom, while Justin Hartley was interviewed on the Morning News at 9 on KTLA, where he spoke about Archery Season 8 of Smallville and the backstory of Oliver Queen. And Alison Mack spoke with Jason C. on the CW Source about Chloe's powers and her relationship problems between Jimmy and Davis Bloom. Superman homepage reviewer Scotty V continues reviewing episodes from the 1980s Superboy TV series. This time around he took a look at the Season 1 episode titled Meet Mr. Mxyzptlk. While Jeffrey Taylor continues reviewing episodes from the Superman the Animated series, with the Season 2 episode titled Double Dose, featuring Livewire teaming up with Parasite. Comic-Con's The Pulse caught up with artist James Igle to talk to him about his work on Tangent, Superman's Reign and Supergirl. In the interview, Jamal talks about the challenge of drawing Supergirl. He says they're looking to make Supergirl less trashy while still appealing to adult readers. ComicBookResources.com spoke with author and filmmaker Kevin Van Hook to ask him about his 6-issue miniseries Superman and Batman vs. Vampires and Werewolves with artist Tom Mandrake. Van Hook explains, "Supes has this problem with magic and the characters he's confronted with are supernatural in origin, so he finds himself with the odds stacked against him. Of course, he's still Superman." Comic books we reviewed this week included Action Comics 869, was reviewed by Neal Bailey, who rated it a 5 out of 5, saying, "Flat out awesome. Brainiac brought into a modern context a real, palpable, awesome threat." Neal also reviewed All-Star Superman number 12, saying, "As an accomplishment, this is unparalleled," and he rated it a 5 out of 5. Trinity number 16 was reviewed by our own Trinity, Barry, Neil and Jeffrey, with all three guys giving this issue a 1 out of 5. Tangent Superman's Reign number 7 was reviewed by Neil, who gave it a 3 out of 5, saying, "Unfortunately, this plot, while good, suffered from a few flaws." Neil was a busy boy this week. He also reviewed DC Universe Decisions number 1, giving it a 3 out of 5 rating, saying, "This is a book that from the start was damned if you do, damned if you don't." Jeffrey Taylor took a look at Superman 3D from 1953, which was also reprinted in 1997, and featured the stories The Man Who Stole the Sun, Origin of Superman, and The Man Who Bossed Superman. While Tom L. went back to February 1964 to review Superman 167, which featured the team of Luthor and Brainiac's story. Superman comic shipping this week from September 24th include Reign in Hell number 3, Superman 680, Superman Batman number 52, Trinity number 17, Final Crisis Legion of Three Worlds number 1 second printing, JLA Salvation Run trade paperback, and Kingdom Come New Edition trade paperback. You can now pre-order your copy of Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe for either the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. There are 2 editions of the game available, a standard edition and a collector's edition. Top Trumps brings the classic card game of war to the DC Universe with DC Superheroes 2, with original illustration of the good guys and criminal masterminds like Lex Luthor, the Riddler and Doomsday. This deck captures the excitement and adventure of the DC Comics world. Simply choose your best stat, bet your opponent's card, then win the entire deck. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing story arcs from the 1940s Superman radio series. This week he examines the secret letter story, which sees Clark Kent rushing to stop Perry White or anyone else from reading a letter that reveals that Superman and Clark Kent are one and the same. Episode 45 of Radio KAL, the monthly podcast of the Superman homepage, was released this week. In this episode, Neal and I discuss Smallville Season 8, the restoration of the Siegel House, news from Warner Home Video, and the latest comic book stories. Be sure to also check out Last Son of Krypton Chapter 45 and Lost Daughter of Krypton Chapter 17 audio dramas from Pendant Productions. And lastly, in an effort to continually improve this website and give members more options in regards to the look and layout of the site, I created 2 new themes this week. The new default theme is titled SH 2009 and incorporates Superman imagery into the design, while the other new theme is called Red, Yellow, Blue and is designed for those who prefer dark text and a light background. And that's all the Superman related news there was for the week September 19th to September 25th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
So, the new season of Smallville is supposed to be mondo epic. It's supposed to be crazy and different and in new directions and in new places. But Neal, aren't you sarcastic? Don't you hate Smallville? Haven't you always hated Smallville? Don't you not want Tom Welling for Superman? Well, no, I'd love to see Tom Welling as Superman. I'd love to see a great season of Smallville. I just, given past performance, don't expect it. I don't know. I'm actually kind of somewhat arbitrarily hopeful. It's Thursday now. I'm recording this on the Thursday that Smallville premiered. I mean, today, as you're about to watch this, and I'm hopeful today that the new season will not suck. So, future boy, I hope you're having a good time.